What is going on YouTube? It's your boy, Popey17 here. Back to you with another career mode. I know I haven't uploaded any Ultimate Team on the channel. Rewards will be coming in the next few days. Just doing the career mode, it's nice and easy to do. If you guys do want to see a draft of glory on another account, let me know and I will sort that out. Anyway, we're going to get into the Champions League game is next, I'm pretty sure, against Ajax. So it's going to stimulate to that point. If you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Give it a big old like if you are enjoying the career mode. Chuck in the comment section anything you do want to see. Links to my Twitch is in the description down below. We've got an email of an injury which stresses me out. Let's have a look. Who's injured? Dave's out for 3 days. Willian wants a chance over Hudson-Odoi. I will give him a chance. He does deserve it. He's been a great player for us over the course of our time at Chelsea. Willian gets a start. We're not, as always, we're not going to play the Champions League games. Unless we lose this, then we'll have to play the other ones. Batman can have a crack. Mount comes back in as our cam. Because Azpilicueta was a bit sore, we'll give Reece James a go. I know we got a lot of players with frowny faces in the squad. I don't know how it works. I don't think that makes too much of a difference. If it does, let me know down below, please. We're going to simulate it, and then we'll get back into some gameplay and get back into the Prem. Ajax are out of form, and we do win 2-1. Mount and Willian comes on and scores after asking for the opportunity, so that's always good. That's always good. Pedro's okay. Willian, we'll look at Willian down first. Great win, boss. Told you. Great job. I need to play more often. The bad matches I get to play at the moment is good for my career. You still have your place in the squad. He does. It's Pedro. Like you know, there's still definitely a spot for him. Here we are in the league. We're sitting 16th after 8 games. We really need to get some wins on the board here, so hopefully we can do that. We're going to simulate all the games. Hudson's dribbling goes up. Lofty's agility and sprint speed. So, you know, a few stats there from the young guys of Chelsea. We've got Burnley at home, the game that happened last week, where Christian Pulisic did, in fact, get a hat-trick. So, Pulisic will play. We are going to give Pedro a game. We'll give him a crack. Hudson can just sit out for this match. Jorginho needs to find some form, so I'm going to put him in the team. Tamsin Abraham comes back in. Tomori's played a lot this season. I am going to favour Tomori a little bit personally because I do love him. But we'll give Christensen a go. Because, you know, I do want to give those guys a crack. And we'll get into the match. So I'll see you guys when the match starts. Alright, and we are away at the Turf Moor against Burnley. Hopefully Pulisic can capture the form he had against Burnley last time. Ball into Pedro. Come on, Pedro. Come on, son. Pedro shoots cross goal. Misses it. That's frustrating. Tammy on the right foot. And I believe that'll be on the brink of half time. Yep, it's half time. So a few little chances in there from the Chelsea boys. I did find out that it's 0-0 still at half time. I did in fact find out that Burnley is third on the table right now. So they're actually in quite good form. So you start to basically even, can't cut us apart. We'll get in the second half right away. I didn't realise that Burnley was third on the table. So they're quite a good side this season apparently. Early chant. And Mount. Yes, there we go. 1-0. Great bit of skill there from Mason Mount. Does in fact put us up in front. Bit little dribbling stuff there you'll see in. He gets it. Little drag back. Cuts back inside. And then tucks it in to the bottom corner. He's going to come off now. I know he's just scored, but we'll give Barkley a chance so Mount can come off for a spell. He's done well. He's got 3 goals in the Prem this season. Really good stuff from the young man. Reece James will now, in fact, come off for Azpilicueta. Just a little change there. Just change things up. He's played well. Done some good defensive efforts. We just need, to change, give some guys a run. Dave was injured for 3 days. That's why we didn't play him. And now he's back in the squad. Alright, and there's a whistle. We do, in fact, win away at Burnley 1-0. Not the best win, or most convincing, but and Day wins a win. Saving out a shot, a little more possession from them. We'll head to the interview for this one, because we haven't had an interview in quite a while. Just see what the media have to say. And, that wasn't bad. Like, we got the win, which is all that matters. The most important thing. You managed to win a close match with a decisive goal in the second half. What did you make the difference in today's game? We were the better team. I think we deserved to win based on how we played. We created enough chances, and the score, it could have been bigger. There's a few chances Mount missed. It says Burnley considered to be weaker, but I mean, they are higher on the table than us. We come out to win, and that's what happened. Like, they are in a higher place on the table. I think they were sitting third at this match. We can learn from him. You know what? But yeah, there we go. Cheeky little 1-0 win. Squad's happy with me again, which is good. We needed to get a win on the board, so that was very important. Massive coup for us to get a win here. How the table looks, we're sitting 15th, which is quite upsetting. We need to climb back up. We've got, 9 points. We're nearly 20 points behind Liverpool, who are on first. We've got a lot of catching up to do. And Burnley is still in a top 4 position. So, yeah, there's a lot of clawing to do, but if we can get some scalps against those sides, we got to do what we got to do. We are now, I believe, at home to Newcastle. Yep. Barkley's in good form. I'll consider it, because what we are going to do is I'm going to change the formation up for this game, which you'll see here. We're going to go for 2 striker, 4-1-2-1-2 second. It's my go-to formation in FIFA. We're going to give that a crack for a little while. Mount's going to drop to centre mid. Pedro will come off this game. We'll play Barkley at cam. The Batman's going to come on for Pulisic. Tomori comes back in for Christensen. Azpilicueta comes in for Reece James. Reece James can have a spell for a little bit. Been playing quite frequently. Marcus Alonso on for Emerson. And Loftus-Cheek and Hudson-Odoi come onto the bench. That's what we're going to roll. They probably need instructions. Stay central, get in behind. Stay central, get in behind. I want my fullback staying back while attacking. So that's how we're going to run. I guess we'll see you guys at the bridge for the game against Newcastle. Alright, and we are here at the bridge to play against Newcastle. Hopefully we can get another win on the trot and start getting some form back into the boys. Is that onside? It's onside, 1-0. Tammy, he gets back on the board. I don't know, was that a pass from Barkley? Good little through ball from Ross. Really trying to keep that cam spot. And Tamsin Abraham nets one in, and it's 1-0 in the 3rd minute. Good ball. The Batman's on here. Passes into Tam... it's a terrible pass. Tammy into Batshuayi. He tucks it in. And that is in fact 2-0. This is how we want to be playing, lads. 2-0. I thought we got a thrash in this game. Little pass in from Tammy. Barkley has a shot. Batshuayi has a shot. Misses. And goes in again. So, that's his first goal in the Premier League this season, I believe. And it's 2-0. Tammy ball into Barkley. Has a shot. And it goes wide. Little good passing play there by the Blue Boys. We like to see it. We love to see it. Got a free kick on the edge of the box. I believe it is. Yellow card for Clark. We'll definitely try and take this. Mount's going to step up for the free kick. Let's see if we can get this up and in. Keeper makes a save. Oh well, we had to have a crack there. It wasn't a bad shout. Tammy breaks stride. He's coming through. Shoots across goal. And there we go. It's 3-0 on the brink of half-time. The man, the future number 9 of this club, Tamsin, whose kit is somewhere on the floor behind me, gets himself a goal. Nice tuck across the keeper there, and it's 3-0. Okay, after 4 grueling minutes of extra time, stoppage time I should say, it is now half time. We're up 3-0. Tammy with a brace as of yet. And as you can see, they've dominated in possession, but I don't play possession in football. And yeah, we've dominated them beside it across the board, and we're going to get in and into the second half. Let's go. There we go, 4-0. Mason Mount. Nice little pass in from the Batman. He tucks. I think he's got 4 in the Prem so far this year now. Substitution. We will bring Kovacic on for Barkley. Nice little tuck in there from Mason. He has now got 4 goals in the Prem. We are going to quickly pause it and make another change. So, Mount's going to slip in a Cam there. He's going to come off for Cho to play at Cam. And Pulisic is going to come on for Batman. We're going to go with the Captain America up with Tammy up top. Just a little pace there on that front line. Pretty stiff for Mount to be pulled off after both games after scoring, but need to rotate these young guys in and make them improve. Speaking of young guys, Pulisic has got a nice little run down the wing there. Good cross to Tammy, and he misses. Still 4-0. Does the unselfish thing. Passes in. Hudson-Odoi. He gets his first of the year, I believe. At least in the Premier League. It's 5-0 at the Bridge against Newcastle. That's his first goal for the year in the Prem. And Tammy Abraham has to be man of the match this game here. Alright, nice pass in from Cho to Tammy. Takes a nice touch and it's 6-0. What is going on here? Maybe I was having a bad few days. We'll have to bump up Legendary again soon. Tammy It's 3 of the best. He's made them pay, and that completes a wonderful hat trick. How many goals give the Prem? He now has 8 goals in the league, so he could be eyeing off top goal scorer at the minute. It's 6-0 with about 20 minutes to play, I'd say. And there's the whistle. A 6-0 defeat to Newcastle by hands of us at the Bridge. Tammy gets his hat trick. Wonderful game from the young fella there. You can't fault him. I'm pretty sure he had some assists as well. So 3 to Tammy, 1 to Adoy, 1 to Batshuayi, 1 to Mount. Tammy with an assist, and then assist to Adoy, Jorginho, Barclay, and the Batman. We got to head to the interview for that because I'm hoping they'll ask some questions about Tammy. Because we all know he's my boy. He's gonna stay, become the future of Chelsea. Like in real life in this career mode. This is interesting stuff that media has to say about this victory here. A hat trick is something we rarely see nowadays. What is your take on Abraham's performance? Well, it's his second of the season, so he must be doing something right. Abraham is a role model. Let's go with that. Did you have any advice for your opponents? Oh, this could be interesting. You know what? No advice. Well, they don't like that. No, this probably puts them between lower tier sides. Let alone offer advice to them. Yeah, the boys didn't like that. But I had to say it because it's true. We could have done more. And we could have. Definitely. The squad's happy now. We've done exceptional this game here. Nice cheeky little win. Okay, so stay grounded. Thanks for the amount of playtime I'm getting. I'm happy with that. Don't let it get to your head. You've been doing well, but you need to keep working hard in this spot. Just got to keep him grounded, you know. Don't want to let him get too, you know. We'll begin this training simulation. Done well there, all the boys. This might be a bit longer episode. We'll play one more against Watford. We'll attend the press conference because you know what? I do like that. And then we'll get into the game. But we won't do the after the game press conference. We do a lot of post-match ones. We don't do a lot of pre-game. What do you mean? We're top of the table. Oh, I think they mean qualifying for Champions League next year. But I believe we can, and if we win the Champions League qualifying anyway, Mr. Pope's opinion, Watford win the match against your team. I do not think that is possible, personally. I think we're going to win. We got me at the helm, so erratic patch of form. You'll see what we are made of. You guys will see what the Blues are made of. Alright, and we'll see you guys for the last game of the episode against Watford. Just quickly, I forgot to show you how we're going to run this game. we're going to play... I feel the boys are a bit tired, so we're going to play Willian at Cam. A lot of the boys are tired, so Giroud gets his chance. Kovacic will sit out this game. Christensen comes in for Rudiger. Reece James comes in for Azpilicueta. Because the back-to-back fixtures were quite close, the boys do need a rest. Anyone that we can really give a crack to? No. So that's how we're going to run. I forgot to show you guys. So that's how we're going to run against this team. Alright, and we're here at Vicarage Road to play against Watford. And so there we go. And we start off from kickoff. Giroud getting his chance, assists the Batman. So there's a bit of competition up at striker now. Obviously, Tammy killing it in the league, but the other two are providing on their chances. To be honest, it is a fight for who gets to play next to Tammy Abraham, so have to wait and see. And there we go, 2-0. Giroud and Batshuayi making a good partnership up here. 2 assists to Giroud and 2 goals to the Batman. Both making a mainstay. It's good. We've got some competition for Tammy up top now. Alright, and that makes it half-time. 2-0 up. As you can see, Everton are 2-0 down to Spurs. Burnley 2-0 up against Sheffield. Leicester 2-0 up against Crystal Palace. United are 1-0 up against Bournemouth. We're going to make the call early. We're going to bring off Batman for Tammy Abraham. Hudson-Odoi is going to come on for Mount. And Williams just going to drop to a centre mid role. But he's also... We're going to make the three-way change now. We're 2-0 up. Give all the boys a chance. So, and Loftus-Cheek gets his crack too. At left centre mid. Nice ball in there to Tammy. He can probably break the line. There's got to be a free kick on the edge of the box. Terrible tackle by the opposition there. We've got a free kick on the edge of the box here. Can we make do with it? Giroud on the free kick. Let's try something different. It hasn't been working. Bang. Oh, no. That passing did not work at all, which is upsetting, but oh well. Falling from Giroud to Loftus-Cheek. Makes it 3-0. Giroud with a hat-trick of assists. And Lofty getting on the scoreboard. Good to see. Abraham's in. Tucks it in. 4-0. Alright, we're going to go back up to Legendary in the next episode. Tammy's on the scoreboard. His 9th goal in the league, I believe. Giroud has 4 assists from 1 game. He's making his play to be our backup striker. He's good in a little partnership because he puts balls in. He may get a lot more time in the Champions League now after his performance. And we do, in fact, they do score. Jufaluf, as they call it. Delafiu scores. Make it 4-1. Upsetting to lose a clean sheet, but it's going to happen. Fake shot. Pass. I don't know how he took that in the 91st minute. Cheeky goal to Loftus-Cheek. Bags his brace coming off the bench. And that's the game. A 5-1 victory away at Watford. Blues are back in form. We're going to go. I've definitely to go up a difficulty next game. Giroud, man of the match, of course. Well deserved. Spurs battering Everton. Leicester battering Crystal. Burnley battering Sheffield. Braces. Chelsea grab win over Watford. We'll get in and we'll do the play development. Tammy's finishing and attack position goes up. Finishing to Pulisic goes up a rating. And Reece James has some stats upgraded as well. So he's gone up 2 overall. Lofty's gone up 1 overall. Pulisic's gone up 2. Cho's gone up 2. Tammy's gone up 2. Good little start there. I'm going to have a look in here at the World News. Chelsea victors over Watford. Barkley sparkles again. Club News. Premier League Player of the Month shortlist. The shortlist of players. Tammy Abraham has been shortlisted for Player of the Month. Along with Aubameyang, Silva and Salah. Good to see. Reece James happy with his role. Emerson enjoying life at Chelsea. Is Pedro part of Chelsea's future? Probably not. Salah hat-trick hero. Player of the Month shortlist. Yeah, so things are going well. We might just sim this game against Ajax just to get that out of the way. Because I want to, we'll just have the same team that we had. I just want to see the Premier League stats and whatnot. So, we'll simulate that game quickly. Because I want to see the Premier League stats and then we'll move forward. It's a draw. 0-0 draw. So, which is frustrating, but that happens. We should still be either top or second. We'll be at least top or second. Kovacic needs to play more often. Decisive moments. Shit happens. Oh well. So we are now 10th in the league. Still probably quite a bit behind Liverpool at top. Yep, so we're still 16 points behind, but we're closing the gap, which is good. The league's top goal scorers now are, in fact, Sane on 10, Rashford on 10, and then we are sitting second with Tammy. Top assists go to Aguero. Giroud must have got 4 in that game, so he's still now second after 1 game. Abraham in 6. So I guess that's where we're going to end the episode for now, I believe. Unless there's anything here in the news. Kovacic on Balaka matches. Champions League. Blah, blah, blah. I want to see the team of the week. Oh, here we go. To finish off, Tammy Abraham has earned himself the Player of the Month for October. That's what I want to see. Anyway, we should end the episode here. It's gone for quite a while. Until next time, kick it and rip it. Peace!